Okay, that's it.
Hi,
Hello.
hi, listeners. We're back.
We're back. Sorry, I needed a holiday.
Amanda needed some me time.
Sorry, I'm going to bark. Pardon me.
Classic Amanda.
I'm so sorry.
Have you missed that ASMR?
I'm sure they have.
Sure, some perverts like that. People do like listening to people's bodily functions.
That's strange.
Because that's like my worst nightmare. I kind of get ASMR. Like I do get like somebody with a nice voice talking to you and you get like the wee tingly sensation. But no people like fucking eating things and
No.
slurping things.
No. Do you know what I'm obsessed with?
What?
Slime accounts.
What are slime accounts?
Just people who make slime and then play with the slime.
How do you make slime? Corn flour?
I know, but these are like professional slime businesses
All right.
that like, there's a really good one called Pilot Slime, and I'll send you them. It's just great to watch. Like, see if I'm just like, I need 10 minutes. I'll just watch the slime account.
That makes perfect sense to me.
It's beautiful. I was trying to show it to Elaine once a couple of months ago, and she was pure, no, I don't like that. That's weird. And I was like, no, it's brilliant. It's beautiful.
I'll have a wee look and see what I think. I get it might not be my thing, but I get why you watch stuff like that.
And they got all different, but they're beautiful looking and all.
Aye.
And it's like they rate the scoopability of them, and then they like
Scoopability.
they do like they've got like an ice cream scoop, and they scoop them, and then they just pick them up and like play with them, and it's, oh man, it's beautiful.
Aye.
It's fucking
I
brilliant.
think I'd be into that. I did get into weird things like that. Recently, I was into watching this guy who restores old cast iron pots and pans.
Right.
So, like, they'll be pure manky,
Aye.
rusty.
It's like the rug cleaner guy.
Aye.
And all.
It's like, aye.
Just
so
does something nice.
He's got, like, a big bath with, like, electrical stuff to, like, get the rust and all the gunk off it. And he'll put it in this big bath and then he gets out and then he just, like, restores
Polishes
it.
Oh,
Aye.
nice. Right, I'll send you the slime. You send me the pots and pans guy.
Aye.
And we'll be fine.
Why don't we
We'll
make
buy
a
the thing.
clip of this, right?
Aye.
And listeners, please tell us these type of videos. We want this in our algorithms.
Aye. I mean,
Right.
I've got hundreds of slime. I would like more pots and pans. That would be good.
Aye.
There's also a guy I like on Instagram who he like has some dogs and he lives like in a wee, is it like a camper van? And his videos are always pure dimly lit and he's pure softly spoken. He goes, "Hey buddy, how you feeling?" Whatever. And then he like makes a toasty or something for
Aye.
you. And then, but there's like pure old school cartoon playing in the back. It's really hard to describe,
That's ASMR.
but it's so like,
But no, like somebody up at a microphone just like
No,
scratching it and
it's
stuff.
not that. It's just like,
But it's a form of ASMR.
and it's just so like, oh, I want to be there in this wee cabin with him.
It's weird to think, and that actually my show is about this. Maybe I should clip this and ask people so it would give me ideas for my show. But I'm going to talk. It's called "How Do You Sleep at Night?" and like a bit of the show will be about like what sort of stuff do you watch or listen to get you sleep.
Yeah.
I've got to have brown noise on.
Love brown noise. I don't have to have it on, but if I was putting a noise on, it would be brown.
I have to have it on.
Or Car Journey, but Car Journey's very like brown noise.
Aye.
But you can hear the wee indicators and stuff going. Which
Aye.
I quite like. So
I
like you're
used
in a
to be
car.
I used to be into like real noises like
Mhm.
that. Like one of them was like as if you're on a plane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
just like that kind of.
Yep.
But
So
I've
good.
started. I also sometimes listen if I'm not in the mood to listen to brown noise. I like to listen to stuff about medieval stuff.
Right.
Like you're in, and it'll try and make you think you're there. So it's like you're in a medieval tavern.
Right. Ethan listens to that kind of shit.
Is it?
Well, it's called Mrs. Honeybee on YouTube, and it's like a story. Right now he's right into the Taylor Swift story. It's really cute. So it's like, hi, I'm Mrs. Honeybee. Welcome to my house, blah, blah, blah. And then she tells you a story, but then there'll be actual clips of Taylor's music and all that in it. It's like you're getting ready to go to the concert.
So does he listen to that before he goes to bed?
As he falls asleep to it, aye. He'll literally put it on 5 minutes later. He's like...
Aye, it's mad, isn't it? Like, everybody needs something now to get to sleep.
Whereas when I was young... But then, to be fair, I would lie awake pure anxious for hours, I think, when I was away.
Aye.
I'd need to fall asleep with the telly on. I couldn't just turn the telly off and be like, it's time to go to sleep.
No, when I was away, but like when I was maybe a teenager, I would put the telly on.
Oh no, when I was a teenager, I could turn it off, and I always used to sleep like this. Like with my arm,
like a bat,
right in my eye, like a vampire. So it was really dark, and that would help me fall asleep.
This is pre-eye mask.
Aye. The elbow was your eye mask. It was like, but now I don't know. Sometimes I fall asleep like that, and then other times I'm just like.
There's this ASMR guy that just talks about like just on nightmarish stuff like like
hell.
No, like just like
you've
AI.
woke up in hell.
Just like how fucked the world is. Like AI and like the apocalypse and like all this, and it's so relaxing.
Is it though? I'd be like that.
Listen, how come then you like true crime?
I know, I actually
People
fell
get
asleep.
murdered.
I fell asleep to a true crime video last night.
See, that's mere that wouldn't get me to sleep. But listening to like a large scale end of times annihilation, I find comforting.
So
Maybe because we're all going at once.
Maybe.
But his whole thing is like
There is something comforting about that.
he just kind of talks about like your mindset, just just how we just all want to rest. We just all want to rest. We don't really want to die, but there's something like there's something comforting about like the apocalypse.
You're having a rest.
Just a big rest.
The biggest rest. Yeah, I mean, I have one to live a day.
Mm-hmm.
I know that because I got on a plane last week.
Oh, aye. Why don't you tell us about your trip to Brussels?
It was really good.
What's the vibe?
It's like France, but the people are actually nice and friendly.
See, I went to Paris and I liked the people.
You are the people.
Everybody always says they're rude, and I thought they were lovely.
Well, you got lucky, I think.
But I do like a rude person as well.
I
Like-
appreciate it.
Not rude, but I like somebody who doesn't. I don't want a phony.
I
I don't want a
appreciate.
phony
I
interaction.
know what you mean. I appreciate that.
Aye.
But sometimes, well, when I was there, they were barging. They were running me air in the pavement. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to get about.
Maybe I just got lucky. Then.
It was really nice. It was good. It was chill. We had a really nice wee apartment just right in the city, like fair windy. You could see like the big Grand Palace. We were like right next to the big square.
Nice.
It was so good. So we got a flight. Flight was quite early. It was like 7:15 or something like that.
Fucking hate an early flight.
I don't mind an early
I
flight.
hate an
Although
early
the
flight.
flight back, it was, oh my god, I nearly fainted when we were waiting to board the plane. Anyway, when we landed in Brussels there an hour ahead, so by the time we got into the city centre, we got the bus for the airport, so it was like an hour away, and then walked for the train station into the, like, where we were going. It was only like 25 minutes, and then we sat, I had 2 Aperol Spritz, and I was like, I'm steaming.
Aye.
I was literally like, whoa, I need to. So when we checked in at 2, we got to check in at 2. We went for a wee nap and then got up and went out for that. But after 2 drinks, I think because I'd been up so early,
Aye.
I'd had like a muesli bowl or something. Like I got like a wee yogurt hang in the airport, and I was just like, I'm fucking mad at it.
Aye. And they're stronger out there. They
Aye.
free pour it, didn't they?
So
In Europe.
aye, so we went, had a wee nap, got up, went for dinner, and it was really, really warm. It was like 27 degrees, but raining, like spitting down. And then we went to watch the Champions League final.
Ugh.
I know, but Stephen was like, if you watch this with me, I'll let you take photos of me.
Does he not like getting his photo took?
So he's like, I'll let you take photos of me. And I was like,
Oh, how great.
alright. It was quite fun. Like, I was like, oh, this is going to be shite. But it was a pure good atmosphere because it was like PSG versus Inter Milan. There was a lot of French people in Belgium. They speak French in Belgium.
Right.
So it was like everybody in the room was rooting for the same team that Stephen and I, like Stephen was like, I want PSG to win. So I was
Right.
like, right, so da. So it was just, it ended up being really quite fun.
Aye.
So it was good. And then the next day was Sunday. So we just went about, pottered about, tried different beers, got pure steaming. Well, no steaming. I think I must have had about 10 pints the whole day, but so I was like constantly kind of buzzed, but no pure
Aye.
drunk.
You know, pure like gassy.
Aye, so I woke up at 3 a.m, spewed all my dinner up.
Aye. Because that's like, their beers like, I imagine would ferment in your stomach.
Well, Stephen was having quite strong ones, but I was having quite light fruity ones.
How were his farts?
I don't know. He's not a big fart in your face guy, Stephen, which is nice. No.
But you are?
Ah, man. But my farts don't really smell.
Oh.
Like, I'm quite happy to fart in front of anybody because I'm quite confident that they're no... A lot of the time it is just pure air.
Aye.
It's just pure... It's just they're loud.
But like
They
that
don't
beer
stink.
fart, beer fart.
No, they're not too bad, actually.
Oh no. Well, on my experience.
So the next day I was a wee bit tired. We were supposed to go to Bruges that day, but we were like, we'll go tomorrow. So we just kind of had a pure lazy day, like just pottered about, got some food. Because the day before when we were drinking the beers, we were going about seeing every, like all the wee... We went to the cathedral and all that sort of stuff. We went and saw the wee piss guy and the palace and all that. So we had a kind of we just kind of slept in that day, got up, went for some pizza, had a wee stroll about, had an afternoon nap.
Nice.
Went out, had some dinner, had a wee beer, got some chocolate strawberries and that, and then went home and watched In Bruges because we were going to Bruges the next day.
Aye.
Have you seen In Bruges?
Aye, I went there. I went on a date. Why do I keep talking about farts? I went on there. That was the first film I went to see with somebody I would do.
Was it?
Aye. And on this date, the guy in front of us, I think he actually shat himself.
Oh, no.
Because we were sitting there and it was like a first proper date. And it was fucking stinking. And then the guy left. I think he actually shat himself. It wasn't even just a fart. It was like shat himself. And it was disgusting. So that's all I can remember about that film.
I thought I was going to shit myself and started. Anyway, I didn't. But I was like, I feel like I might shit myself. I was about to go on stage.
Oh my
20
God.
minutes. And I was like, I need to go to the toilet.
Whereabouts?
At the Glasgow stand. But I was...
Was it nervous stomach or was it like you just needed a shite?
I think it was it was ram-packed. It's the busiest I've ever seen it. Well, you know how it is. It's just like, there's like 70 people standing at the back. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh, like, I don't know. I think opening makes me more nervous than middling as well. And I was just like, I hope but do you know what? It was a pure great night for everybody. So it was nice. But before I went on, I was like, I need a shite.
I'm going to shite myself.
I'm going to shit my pants. But you know what? Once I got on stage and was talking, it went away.
Aye, because that's like your body.
Aye, it was
That
weird.
is a nervous thing.
Aye, it was so weird.
Aye. Because I don't really get that. I can maybe get like butterflies or like a horrible feeling in my stomach, but I don't ever really feel like I want to shit myself.
I don't often get it.
Aye.
I'd say when I first started, I would need to do a nervous
But it's like
shite.
it's like animals in that date as well. It's like if there's a predator, you
need to be lighter.
You need to be lighter to run away. So you need to yeah, big shite.
Aye. So I was about to go out.
Why do we keep talking about shite?
I know, I'm so sorry.
Literally 3 mentions of
Anyway, we watched In Bruges before we went to
Colin
Bruges.
Farrell into it.
It's fucking hell. It's a bleak film.
Is it? I can't remember because of the guy in front of us.
It's bleak as fuck.
What happens in it actually?
Well, they all die at the end.
Can't even remember.
The guy, the character, who's your favourite character, he jumps out the big belfry tower.
What
And
is
fucking
the
dies.
story?
It's like a hitman who
Right.
they get sent to Bruges. These two guys, they don't know what they're kind of being sent there for. It turns out Colin Farrell, he was to kill a priest, while killing the priest, shoots a wee boy in the head
Right.
who's praying. So they get sent away. But basically, the guy that Colin Farrell's way is instructed to then kill Colin Farrell. But then he sees Colin Farrell about to kill himself, and he's like, "No, don't." He's like, "Listen,
Get paid.
no, I know that." He's just like, "Don't." He just cares about him. He's like, "Don't kill yourself." He's like, "I'm going to put you on a train, go start a new life, blah, 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 blah." And he phones the guy and he says, "I'm no killing him, so do what you need to do." So then that guy comes out. It's Ralph Fiennes, who's like the bad guy.
Aye.
He comes out to Bruges to kill
That guy
that guy.
for no killing Colin.
But then he decides not to kill him.
Aye.
But then this other guy who Colin Farrell blinds at some point in the film runs up the tower and he's like, he's down there. So that guy goes out to kill him and that guy tries to stop him. He shoots him. He jumps out the bell tower to warn, because Colin Farrell's at the bottom. And he's like, "Oh my God," comes there and he's like, he's like, "Harry's here, he's coming, you need to run." And he's like, "I think I'm going to die now." He pure jumps out the bell tower, splats everywhere, his legs and all that are all pure. It's horrible. It's honestly horrible.
I can't remember any of this because the guy in front is shat himself.
There is funny bits though, like the characters are just quite funny.
Aye.
Like
Is it a good film?
it's alright. It's no aged well.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
It's
Has
really
it
no
aged
aged
well?
well. No.
In what way?
Comically, it's no age. Like
How?
just a lot of chat about jokes about dwarfs and it's just it's just bad. It's just bad.
What else?
What else? Like prostitutes and like just really
Aye.
just the way they're talking about these people. You're just like oofed. Like back then, everybody would have probably been like, ah,
Aye.
but it's really
Kind
like
of made me want to watch it.
you should watch it. It's
Do you know what other Colin Farrell film hasn't aged well? No, because offensive or anything like that, but just because I remember watching it at the time, being like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" And then I watched it again. I was feeling, "This is pure shite." That phone box.
Oh, phone booth.
Phone booth, aye.
I loved phone booth at the time. I was always
But
like,
the guy's voice in it is pure like,
"This is genius." What? Who wrote this?
aye,
This is incredible.
aye. That's what I thought.
Like
at
we
the
all
time.
gathered round. We rented it. We all gathered and watched it, and we were like,
Bravo.
"That it was good at the time."
No, go and watch it again, Amanda. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
Is it?
Aye,
Oh.
I know.
Something really funny that obviously Colin Farrell is Irish, and in Bruges he's got an Irish accent. He's got his normal accent, and they were talking for that film. Stephen and his pals, and his pal Mark was like, "That is the worst Irish accent I've ever heard." Like, didn't he realise Colin Farrell was Irish? It's pure fault. He was acting it. Was like, that is literally the worst Irish accent I've ever heard.
It's probably that used to hearing shite fake ones that thinks that's the
I know,
real
but
thing.
they were pure. Oh, is it? Aye. A fucking idiot.
Mine Colin Farrell and Britney Spears had a dalliance.
Did they?
Oh my God, Amanda! Aye.
No, I don't remember that.
Sorry for the listeners' ears there. How can you not know about this?
I can't think of anybody that's Colin Farrell's.
It was a pure Lothario.
Was it?
Lothario, sorry.
Aye, but I can't even think of one person who
Let's bring up a list of
Colin Farrell's
Colin
lovers.
Farrell's. You must have seen the Britney Spears thing, but it was pure scandalous.
When was it?
Don't know. I think it was like just before she had her nervous breakdown.
Right, okay.
Britney, but like,
I don't remember. Genuinely don't remember that.
do you not remember this?
Oh,
Like she pure went out with his shirt on and all that as well.
that is so cute. I ship them. Or whatever it is you say.
What is it?
I ship them.
I've not heard of this.
Have you not?
No, what is it?
Don't know. Wayne say it. It's like you're rooting for them, is it?
I
No.
ship them?
I ship them.
I've not heard of that.
What I'm saying could be totally wrong. Please don't quote me on this.
Let's see.
I've heard my niece say it. So I think she would know what it means. She says, "Oh, I ship them." If it's like a couple.
I actually don't know loads of these people that he's shagged. Carmen Electra, Lindsay Lohan, Angelina Jolie, Britney Spears.
Pure Hannah's a
There
babe.
has to be more. He was a mad shagger. He was quite handsome, actually.
He is handsome, aye.
But he looks small. Here he's got a shaved head. And he's
Sure.
really pulling it off, actually.
Yep.
He's got lovely eyebrows.
Show
That's
me
what
the
it is.
eyebrows.
Just big bushy eyebrows.
Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Aye, she was in Fast and the Furious films.
Aye, she's really pretty, her, isn't
She's
she?
gorgeous, aye.
Don't know who that is.
Let me see.
Kim Bordenave.
Nah, why has he got two on the go there?
Because of course he has. Amanda, don't be so naive.
Sorry.
He's probably having big Hollywood
On the red
orgies.
carpet, pure, like a throuple, the Hollywood's first throuple.
Angelina Jolie. Look at her outfit. Britney Spears. I can't believe you don't know about this
I
one.
don't remember. When was it though?
2003.
Right. I was 14, I was busy.
Don't know who that is. Nicole Narain. Playboy person. Lindsay Lohan. Rihanna.
No.
Right.
Aye.
Carmen Electra.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Bell. Don't know who that is.
That's a guy.
It's not.
Alright.
That's him.
That's him, alright. I didn't see there was somebody standing beside
And
him.
who dis?
Who dis?
Who dis?
Alicia Bacleda?
What's he up to these days? Has he got a Kelly McNamara? McNamara. Wonder if she's got any relation to
AKA Mystery Woman, what does that
Jackie.
mean? Jackie Mac.
It's unclear if they're still together.
Okay. I don't know what he's up to. I've not seen.
I hope he's settled down and he's not doing a sad Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's sad, isn't it?
Aye.
That's really sad.
Aye, just like
like
an old guy that
grow up.
can't. Aye, it's very sad.
At your age.
Says me.
Hey, but you're no shagging 18-year-old boys.
I know.
You're no pure.
I can imagine anything worse.
Oh, man.
Disgusting. Young boys.
Even like, I don't know. I just couldn't even look at a guy under 30 and that.
I could look at a guy 28 onwards. 27, 28, come on. I think that's the age you're all the man you're ever going to be.
Aye.
Usually people settle into a identity at that age.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying anyway. But then I think I'm kind of stuck in that mentality.
What mentality?
Like late 20s.
Like your late 20s?
Aye.
I think that happens to everybody though, doesn't it?
So maybe that's why I'm like, oh, I would
It's like that meme that I saw that week. And it's pure crazy how people born in 2000 or 25-year-old girls, and I was born in 1989 and I'm also a 25-year-old girl. It's like a
Aye. I wonder, because there are people that seem more grown up.
I think they've probably always been that grown up.
Who though? I'm trying to think of real life examples.
Kathleen Hughes.
Kathleen Hughes.
She's a grown up.
She's a grown up.
She's a grown up woman.
Amy Matthews.
So two grown ups.
Grown up.
They're in their 20s still.
I know. No, well, aye.
Aye.
Aye, they are, aye. But they're older than me.
Aye. You're older than me and all. Like,
they do seem more
mentally,
Aye.
like, and I don't, and this isn't an insult at all. I just mean
I'm
that
jealous.
yous are so
Together. Who else? There's loads of people like that. You can tell by just looking at somebody.
Aye. I don't know. I don't look at a lot of people like that. I think it's the circles that we're in.
Aye. There isn't a lot. Is real people with real jobs.
Aye, my younger cousins. I'm like, you're a grown up woman,
Aye.
and I'm no.
My sister says this to me as well, but like, 'cause my sister's got 3 wains, and she's pure. I just think of them as like communal wains, or not my wains. She's pure. I'm not ma.
The
Like,
communal ways.
These are our children.
These are all our children.
Aye, she's just pure. I'm not a mother of 3. Like, she's pure. I'm your wee sister.
I'm literally a wee sister.
Aye. And I'm pure. I know. I think that about her all the time as well. I'm pure. You're not a ma. You're my wee sister.
Aye.
I was out with my big brother last night. We went to see Blind Boy. So we did.
Nice.
It was really good. I thought I told you about this.
No, you never.
So for we do Secret Santa,
Yeah.
and I got my brother, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to buy him? Because he's just like...
You're like, something for me also.
No, actually, right. I did spend the allocated amount on him. Because he's not a materialistic person. He's just a guy.
So
So you go buy a guy.
buy a guy who's got everything.
Aye, it's just like, he's a guy, he's a da. Like, that's the hardest people to buy for, I think.
He's also a person. He's also a real person.
No, but it's like,
Neil.
it's so hard to buy for men.
It can be, aye.
Aye, I'd much rather buy for a lassie.
Yeah.
So he just started. Actually, I got him into the Blind Boy podcast because he was looking for recommendations. I was like, why don't you listen to this? And then he get right into it, and he listened to like 10 episodes right into it. And then I was like, I'm going to get him a ticket to see Blind Boy.
That's nice.
So
Very thoughtful.
I took him out for dinner and all. We went on a date.
That's so cute. Wee sibling date.
I went to Maki and Ramen.
Nice.
Lovely. Got some pork ramen. Some sushi.
The Finiston one.
No, the one in the town, because it's literally a 2-minute walk for the pavilion, which is where Blind Boy was.
Oh, what am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Ramen Dial. Never mind.
Would he make a Maki and Ramen?
I've only eaten in the Edinburgh one. See if I'm like doing the stand
Aye.
the weekend. I've got time between the early and late, so I'll go to Mackie and Ramen myself. It's nice, but I do
Nice.
prefer Ramen Dial.
Ramen Dial? What one's that?
And
Oh, the one in...
the one that, oh no, you never came. We were supposed to go to before we went to Susie's show, but you never made it for ramen. It's in Finiston. It's like 10-minute walk for the Kings. So
I've been to the one in Ashton Lane as well.
it's the same brand.
Oh, right. Aye,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
What else? There's one in...
Ikigai.
Aye.
I like Ikigai. Me and Crystal went to one called
What do you get when you're in Maki and Ramen, though?
like a spicy pork ramen and some gyozas or something.
What one does, like, the steak one?
Ikigai, the black
Ikigai,
pepper beef.
Black pepper beef.
I'm going to get that tomorrow.
Wow. Come.
We're going to be in Edinburgh for
I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I know, that's what I'm
I'll be sitting across from
like,
you.
come with me. I'm going to get that. You're invited. You're more than welcome.
I've got to be in the right frame of mind to eat ramen, but because it's such a fucking palaver, man.
No, I know, but I'm always in the right frame of mind to eat ramen. I love ramen.
I know, I've got to be in the...
I love to just be like,
Aye.
I had ramen.
It's not a first date, fucking...
I went to a place called, I think it was called Bentoya before our story platform show last month and got a ramen, and
Where's that?
it's in Edinburgh. I don't know what the I know the street, but I can't think of the name of it. It's just
Is it nice?
it was really nice.
Better than Ikikiki?
No, no better. It was just good. It was
Aye.
good though.
People are really, like... Like,
This is the best
This
place.
is the best ramen.
Aye, so me and Crystal went to a ramen place the other week as well. It was called
Are you ever no eating ramen?
fuck, I can't remember. I keep going to say Benihana, but it's no Benihana.
It doesn't matter what the name it is.
It doesn't, but the ramen was nice. But we got gyozas and we took a punt on the sauce on tap, and it was like egg mayonnaise, and I was like, ugh.
I mean, egg mayonnaise, is that not just all mayonnaise?
Aye, but like there was egg in it, and all, it was like, it just wasn't what I wanted.
tasted
with my
like egg.
gyozas. Aye.
I don't want mayonnaise anywhere near Japanese food.
Don't I?
I don't want it anywhere. I hate when fucking places put mayonnaise on sushi. I'm like, fuck off.
I was gutted. I was like, but Crystal liked it, so she ate it.
No.
No,
Crystal, you're wrong.
Crystal, you're disgusting. Actually,
Crystal, never darken my
I'm never
doorstep
eating
again.
ramen with you again.
So, would you rate that place over, apart for the gyoza?
Do you know what? I really like Ikigai.
I like
I
that
love the
one.
black pepper because it's like peppercorn sauce.
Have we gone there then?
Aye,
Right, okay.
let's go there tomorrow.
Me and ramen. It's fine. It's fine.
Get in the right mindset.
It's just because I'm lazy. I want to be
Yeah.
able to pick something up and just
No, I
shove
love
it in my...
I love the whole palaver using the chopsticks and all that.
No.
It's so fun to me.
Yeah,
And
sometimes I can't be
and I'm
arsed.
quite good at chopsticks. I'm like, I feel superior.
It's
I
too
feel like
messy.
I feel superior.
I feel like that about burritos and all. Fucking things falling out. And just, no, I just want it.
Get it in my mouth.
I've actually got a routine about this now. I'm trying to shoehorn it into my show actually. And it's about how I eat embarrassingly fast.
You actually do.
A day.
You really do.
And I can't eat stop.
But I think I'm embarrassingly slow. So when we're together, it's like,
It's amplified.
you're like, what the hell? Like you've finished and I've had
Are
two
you
bites.
are you embarrassingly slow?
I'm very slow.
I just don't know. I thought
Like
you were
my-
just a normal eater
No, I'm
because
quite
I'm so fast.
slow. My parents used to be like, hurry up, that must be freezing. Like literally sitting in the house and I'd be like, what does it matter to you?
Aye.
Leave me alone.
Aye.
And they'd pure be like, hurry up and eat it. And I'm like, I'm eating it. However I'm eating it. Like, use peace.
Aye, because I've got a wee niece Holly and she eats pure slow. And people did rush her and I'm like,
Aye.
just let her fucking eat it.
Just
She's got to
let her.
eat it
Let her eat
the way she wants to
as
eat.
slow as she likes. I'd understand if we were in a hurry to go somewhere, but like, we're no.
Wayne's pure hate eating the
It's
dinner.
like my mom wanted to wash the plate and it's like,
My dad used to be like that.
I'm like, I'm fucking,
still eating.
I am
taking
like,
away
I'm
from you.
sorry, I'm still eating.
Aye.
Like, you're just going to wait.
You must have been for fucking this royalty or something then, because I think I eat like that because of my peasant roots, and we had to like hurry up and eat.
Peasant roots.
Because we're starving, and then like maybe when we worked in factories and that, like.
You'd get 5 minutes
Aye.
to just shovel food down your guts.
But like I've had loads of jobs where I've had like 15-minute lunches as well,
Yeah. So that, it was really hard to.
and that includes going out and buying your lunch.
That's not enough.
You know,
50 minutes. It's crazy.
you know.
But like I used to, when I worked for Tony Macaroni's, I would order my food for my break, and then only when the food was ready would I start my break, because if I started my break and then ordered the food and then waited for the food, I'm not got enough time. Even if I got an hour, I'm not going to finish that bowl of pasta. Like,
Did they give you an hour in fucking Tony Macaroni's?
it's unpaid though. But they do feed you. They would feed you.
Aye, they fed us in Frankie and Benny's, which was delightful. I used to just get a pizza all the time.
Did you?
Aye.
I'd sometimes get a pizza, but I would get this really specific pasta that wasn't on the menu, but I would get like chili oil spaghetti with cherry tomatoes and capers
Oh, that's
and
nice.
parmesan,
aye.
and I would just love that.
Was it spaghetti? What was it called?
What do you mean?
The pasta?
It wasn't on the menu. I would just
What
ask.
did you get in it?
Chili oil, like garlic,
Right.
or like garlic chili oil, like it's like spaghetti aglioli or whatever the fuck. But I'd get the chili one as well, and I'd get tomatoes and capers in it with cheese.
Oh, I think it's got anchovies in it as well.
Oh, I love anchovies.
There's actually a pure, that's a peasant dish.
Is it?
I think it's called puttanesca.
Puttanesca.
Is it?
Puttanesca's got tomato sauce, but it's got anchovies and olives.
Aye. So that
I think-
puttanesca, which means like your mother's a whore or something.
Aye, horse sauce.
Whore sauce.
Aye.
Aye.
Horse sauce. Love a bit of horse sauce.
Aye. So puttanesca. I'm pretty sure. Why did they call?
Your mother's a whore. Can I get the pasta? Your mother's a whore.
Can I have some whore sauce, please?
Horse sauce spaghetti, please, for me.
Puttanesca.
Putat. It's got 2 T's.
It's got tomatoes, garlic, black olives, and anchovies.
Aye.
And capers. I've had one with capers in it before, right?
Right. I'm not challenging that. That sounds fine.
It was a pasta dish invented in Naples, Napoli, and made typically blah blah blah. Why is
Blah,
it called whore sauce?
Why is it called horse sauce?
Puttanesca.
Excuse me.
Sorry, guys. Let me.
Can I just say I got bit so bad on holiday. I've got all these bites to my arm.
Aye.
Can I show you them?
Are they itchy?
I had to get a cream and a pure strong antihistamine for the pharmacy. And then I was freaking out because my sister's got MRSA. She's got MRSA.
Oh fuck! Aye.
And I was like, oh my god, I've got it. She was like, no, you got bit by a fly. Please. Please. Please let me struggle on my own. Please stop trying to take.
Does Stephen get any bites? Because they only go for a certain kind of blood. These mosquito things.
Delicious blood.
Aye.
Pure blood. The blood of royalty, obviously. People who eat slow and
The,
only peasants.
the Italian word puttana means whore. Puttana in turn arises from the Latin word putida or putida, which means stinking.
Stinking horse sauce. That's a shame.
The first interpretation is that the intense aroma. Wait a minute. Now, I'm just going to read this. This is a Reddit thing.
Right.
Now, I'll bet you're wondering how this tasty dish became associated with such sordid content. As is often the case when sifting through culinary history, there are multiple explanations. The first interpretation is that the intense aroma,
Yep.
harking back to the stinking Latin definition, would lure men from the street into the local house of ill repute. Thus, the Napoli's harlots were characterised as the sirens of the culinary world. I can't tell if he means that the whores are stinking or the pasta's stinking.
I think they probably, given the time, they mean the whores.
Aye.
And therefore the pasta.
3 additional accounts all hinge on the fact that puttanesca sauce is easy and quick to make. The first is that prostitutes made it for themselves to keep the interruption of their business to a minimum. The second is that they made it for the men awaiting their turn at the brothel. It's a wee bowl of pasta before I blow you.
Here you go.
Get
Get that energy up.
And the final version was
Need your carbs.
a favourite of married women who wish to limit their time in the kitchen so that they may visit their paramour. Paramour? What's paramour mean?
Paramour?
So the wives wanted them to, so that they get their, why? They wanted them to visit their lovers.
Alright.
They wanted like the bit on the side to do pull their weight,
Aye.
do a bit of cooking.
They were like, right, can you
Aye.
feed them that? I know you're like sucking them off. Could you also just whip them up a quick?
You just do everything.
Because you just whip them up a quick
I've
pasta.
Born his children.
Aye. And
I
I'm
have bore his
I'm
offspring.
fucking knackered. Get the pasta. Get the horse
I've got
sauce
10 wins.
on. Aye. Fucking
Right, puttanesca and their right. This is another explanation. Sorry. Sex workers would cook puttanesca sauce in their client's house before they left, so that when the client's wife would come home, she would not be able to smell her perfume.
But then she'd be like, who's made this horse
I
sauce?
know.
Why is there horse sauce here?
Aye.
Hey.
Eh,
That's Do you know what I was just thinking about, like, the other day how, well, I was looking on that I was on that Facebook page.
What Facebook
The
page?
dating one.
Are we dating the same guy?
Aye, and I was just like, there was just this hang me on it, and I was just like, how are people having affairs in this day and age and thinking that they're going to get away with it?
Aye. That's just shows you how what's the word? What they're willing to.
It's so much work.
Aye.
It's so much work. Well, I'd imagine I'm not having an affair. I'm putting it, but imagine like all the messages, or the
Who could be asked?
like just camera phones, like somebody sees you and it's like, oh, there's.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you
like
think
screenshotting things and.
Do men have more affairs than women? Or are women just better at like
I don't know.
hiding it?
I don't know. I would imagine so, but
I would imagine that men have more affairs, right? But let's just see. Do men have more affairs than women?
it's probably
They're
easier.
more likely to cheat
Aye.
than women. 20% of men, 13% of women report having an affair when they're married.
Probably easier for the men when they're married as well, because typically.
Aye, that's what I was going to say.
Women
They've got a
are
lot
at
more
home
fucking
with the-
time on their hands.
Aye, the women are the ones that are at home most of the time.
Aye, they've got all this spare time. Well, not everybody, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like
Then
there are,
I'd say, but then I don't know. Men could have like a sexual affair. Women could have an emotional affair with somebody.
but then is an emotional affair no just a pal?
Kinda, aye, but then I don't know.
Can you really have an emotional affair?
I think you can, aye.
I don't know if you can. So what would you regard as an emotional affair
Just like,
if they fancied them?
aye, maybe you fancy them, and maybe you talk about your partner to them, and
But like if that was like if you're straight, I'm talking about if that was a lassie, then it would just be a pal. Well, you
aye.
wouldn't fancy them, but I'm just meaning
But
like
if it's a guy who you're maybe you do think, oh, you know, when you maybe spend months and months talking to them in secret, that's an affair.
aye, if you're doing stuff in secret, aye.
Aye. So that's an emotional affair. I'd say.
I don't know.
And I think that would hurt me more.
Oh no, it wouldn't hurt me more.
No?
No.
You'd just rather.
If they were out shagging somebody, that would be worse.
Aye.
No, you're saying it would hurt you more if they're out having an emotional affair?
Aye. That would hurt me more.
No, it wouldn't hurt me more.
Because they want to shag them and they will. But they also love them. They've also, like, they're emotionally invested in them.
Aye, but if they're only having an emotional affair and they're not shagging them,
Aye, you might be able to recover for that.
I'd say that's less of a crime.
Aye. I guess.
I don't know.
So it's grey area.
It is a grey area.
Depends on everybody's own viewpoint.
Yeah.
But both bad,
Yeah.
I guess. But I'd say I've had an emotional affair.
Have you? Yeah. But with Stephen?
No. What, you mean behind his back?
Aye.
No.
Feel sorry, Stephen.
No,
Well,
years
Stephen doesn't listen to the podcast. Fuck him.
No, it doesn't. No, years ago. Like years ago. No, Stephen, before I even met Stephen.
So I don't know though. Like unless you're actually taking the steps to shag the person, then I don't know if it is an affair because, like, you can have wee crushes on people when you're in a relationship. Can you know?
Aye, I've crushes. I've had crushes.
Aye.
And I'll have crushes again, but I would never ever
Act on it.
act on it. I would just be like, oh.
Aye.
Oh.
But like,
I'd actually probably say to Stephen, you know, tell me about this person. But I wouldn't ever act on it. A crush is different, whereas an emotional affair, you're actively building some sort of relationship with this person.
but then is it not just a pal then?
I guess so, but
It's murky.
there's something
Murky territory.
underlying. Aye, I guess it would totally depend on each individual circumstance.
Aye.
But I felt like I was having an affair when I was staying at.
Did you?
Aye. I mean, I wasn't. I think I was just unhappy in the relationship that I was in, and I
Aye.
found comfort in talking to this other person, and so
About it.
would I, for months and months and months, did, and then was like, this isn't right.
Aye.
But never met up with them, never kissed them, never, nothing like that.
I don't know if it's just a pal then.
I
You
know, I know, but I don't think the person I was with would have saw it like that, because it was a guy I was talking to. So,
Right.
but I wasn't like in love with the person. Right? It's weird. I
Aye.
don't know, but I would say I would go to this person before I went to my partner. Then with
Aye.
anything. So it's a bit
Some
weird.
partners are shite.
No. Then they were shy, and that's obviously why this happened.
Aye.
And that really helped me end that relationship, I think, because I was like, right, hold on, this isn't right. I should be able to go to them with this, and I can't.
Aye. Wonder if I'll ever be in a relationship again. I don't know if I will.
I think you will.
I'm off the market, guys.
Offthemarket.com. Onthemarket.com.
I just see when you get to a certain age and you've seen behind the curtain.
Aye.
I'm just like, fuck that.
I know.
Like, fuck that, honestly.
I always say this, but I don't.
Oh, I did a joke about it actually. I was like, how did I say this to you? I said it to somebody like, so like I'm 42, like I should be looking forward to my widowhood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this is a stage in my life where I should have already had a relationship and he's going to die soon.
You're waiting for him to just
Aye.
kill there. So
And then I can have fun.
spend his pension.
I don't want to get in a relationship now. Then everybody's husbands die and I'm the only one stuck with
And
somebody.
you're like, oh, I'm actively happy and with somebody. That's weird.
Aye. But then he would die unless he's younger. Aye, whatever. I don't know.
Unless you killed him.
Oh, did you hear about that murder thing with the mushrooms?
No.
The woman who murdered her ex's family.
No.
We like invited them over for dinner and then fed them like poisonous mushrooms and killed everybody.
No. When was it?
It's been on the news, isn't it?
I don't watch the news.
I know, neither do I, but it's like been in the floating about.
I've not seen it.
Aye.
I've kind of been trying to be off my phone.
I think there's a podcast about it already.
Is there?
Aye.
Mushroom murders.
The mushroom murders.
I'm just going to write that down in my notes app.
I think it's right up your street actually.
It sounds good.
Aye.
Well, I've got a list of stuff here. Mushroom murders. Here's things that I've got. I put on The Power of Parker last night.
Did you like it?
Aye.
It's just the acting in it. I just think they're all fucking brilliant.
The Ballad of Wallace Island. I have to watch that. Severance. Have you watched Severance? No, me neither.
Everybody says it's really good, but I tried for a couple of minutes and then it was just pure, I can't be arsed with this.
I'm gonna maybe get a go. We just started watching that Department Q, the Scottish detective drama. Couple of my pals are in it.
Is it BBC Scotland?
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, never. I'll watch that then.
The
Powder Parker's just hilarious.
It is funny. I
It's
watched
pure
the first
funny.
episode and I was like,
And it's like
I love his girlfriend, wife, whatever she is.
Aye.
She's so cute.
Aye. Well, she's like a well-known actress.
Aye.
She was in Car Share and that. I think she wrote it as well.
Oh, did she?
Aye. Is it Shan or something? S-I-A-N.
Shan.
Shan.
Aye.
She actually wrote it with this other guy who's stayed in my house because it's Hayley Ellis's pal.
What's that?
Aye, and he was looking for somewhere to stay because he was there for a writing job, and I wasn't here, and I was like, tell him we can just stay here.
Stay in your house.
Aye.
Aye. It was funny. I only got 20 minutes. I didn't get to finish the first episode. Then I had to go put Ethan to bed, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go to bed.
Did you not finish the first episode?
No.
Oh,
Is the end great?
Aye.
Alright, I know, I never finished it.
It's just funny.
It's just obviously the start, the place is pure on fire.
Aye.
And then it's like 3 days earlier.
Aye.
No, I never finished it, so I'll need to finish it.
The acting in it is just top notch. That's how I know I'm not an actor. I'm pure. They are just so good.
So good.
Aye.
We just, I'd love to be an actor. Like
Would
a
you?
good one.
I'd love to be able to
I'd
act.
like to do more comedy things.
I would like to. It's uncomfortable, but I find it very uncomfortable acting. Because I hate trying to remember lines.
Aye.
And obviously it's mostly, only comedy stuff that I've done. So no getting a laugh in the moment is uncomfortable and all.
Aye. Like when I did that film.
For Paul.
Aye. And obviously
you're being funny and
because
they can't laugh.
Professional.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh no, I'm not doing a good enough job.
Aye.
But then after it cut, everybody would be like, oh, that was great. That was it. And then you're like, oh, right, okay.
And also like the pressure of having to perform when somebody goes,
action.
Go.
Aye.
I find that quite intimidating.
I was literally like, I'm going to give myself a stroke because I could feel myself just like pure nerves, just like pure in my body. And I was just like, because you just want to do what they want, a good job. And you're just like, what if I'm not?
That's how we should make sketches together, because then there wouldn't be that. That's the good thing about working with your pal. I used to love working with Rachel because, like, it's your pal.
It's fine.
Aye. Nobody's in charge. You've not got like a crew, pure.
Sketches, or I think doing story platform, I'm like, I actually can write and do sketches.
Aye.
I think we're going to film a couple of them. No, we put them out.
Nice. Wait, when is the last one?
The end of this month. Then we're doing it during the Fringe as well.
What, like?
We're doing like 2 best of shows.
Oh, aye.
And then
I think you mentioned that.
She's trying to get funding to keep it going, but we'll have July off.
I'd love to get a similar idea for like staging sitcoms.
Aye.
And stuff.
I know.
I just think like
wee 5-minute sitcoms.
But not even a wee 5 minute. Like, could you know, like, even do like a live sitcom?
You could, aye.
On stage and have it be like, we're going to do 6 episodes.
Aye.
See the way
Come and see it.
Come and see it, like the first episode, the second episode.
I mean, they do it like that, but it's like table reads. But do you mean you actually do it on a set?
I mean, like, do it on a stage.
Aye.
Like,
but will it in like a set?
A set?
Like, say that it's a sitcom based in a house. It's like you're actually sitting acting it, and you've learned the lines and that sort of stuff. Aye.
Like a live sitcom.
Aye.
Which would be hard, but
it's like, not impossible.
Aye, just something like that. Because there's no way to showcase sitcoms, really. Apart from like table reads and stuff.
There's not enough table reads.
Aye. And like there has been things in the past, like in the Stand and that, where like BBC used to put on like live table read type things, but it just doesn't work. Well,
I don't know. I think it depends. I remember doing a table read in my sitcom down in London with the London comedy writers. They would do table reads, and it was a pure good.
I hate table
experience. It was a pure good night.
I hate table reads.
But that was my first ever one, and it was my thing they were reading, so it was like. But then I did that table reads show during the Fringe last year.
Aye.
And
I think aye, for the people involved, it might be quite like a good exercise, but as a show,
No, I'd rather no.
like it's not
This
very
wasn't like a show. It
entertaining.
wasn't like it was just like other writers and producers and all that came to listen. There was like a panel of people.
But the one in the
Who would-
Fringe was a show, wasn't
No,
it?
it was a show. Aye.
And I just think, who wants to watch that?
No, nobody came.
Exactly. Because why would you fucking put yourself through that?
No, there was like an audience of 5 one day.
And did they enjoy it?
I don't know, maybe, but it's definitely better things out there to watch, I think.
Aye.
It's a nice idea, but realistically. And it was at like 11 a.m. as well.
Aye, fuck that.
Blech.
It's a good exercise for the people involved.
Aye, it is.
But
In the sitcom.
for the spectators,
For people who've wrote
No.
the sitcom and want to see it brought
aye.
to life.
Maybe other writers and stuff might be interested in going and seeing something like that, but like your average punters know why to fucking watch that.
No.
Anyway, when we'll go,
When we'll go.
because that's 56 minutes.
Okay.
You've had your pound of flesh. Buy tickets to your Edinburgh show. I know it seems really early, but
It's
tickets
no,
are
it's 8
flying.
weeks away.
Tickets are flying.
They're literally flying. They're flying.
Tickets are flying.
Flying. Tickets, they're flying away. If you want to come see the show, you need to buy a ticket. Also, come to this month's Material Girl. I've already sold a few tickets for that.
Oh,
I've not even
actually keep
advertised it
forgetting
yet.
that we
I
even
need
do
to-
this.
I know, I need to make a poster. Because we had
Tut
last
tut,
month
Amanda.
off.
Tut
I know,
tut.
I'm lagging behind. I've got so much admin to do.
Ugh, yeah.
Oh, guys, please. I
Yeah.
need an admin assistant. I can only pay you in coffee,
Compliments.
cakes, hugs.
Does anybody want to do any work experience with two comedians? Oh my god, we should totally exploit somebody.
Let's exploit.
There would be loads of idiots that would do that.
Does anybody want to be like our PAs?
Be your PAs, get a look at what it's like behind the scenes
Yeah,
of a real comedian.
real comedian. Aye, we are real comedians. Actually, we are.
Profesh
We're
comedians.
actually professional comedians.
I know, it's mental, isn't it? We are professional comedians.
That's mental.
I know.
That we are
Idiots.
literally like that's our jobs
I know.
is to make people laugh.
I'm actually going to make a clip of a new material night. Do you know what? I actually love the vibe of a new material night. And I wonder if people would enjoy watching that as a clip.
Aye.
Because there's something too polished about just putting your material out.
Oh, I know. I need to make clips. I need to make clips. I've got the stuff. I need to make clips now.
I thought you were getting your clips made.
No, I'm making the clips.
Right. Well, do you know how to make them? Aye.
Aye, kinda.
Right, that's fine. If you need any
It's
help,
bleh.
I'll help you.
It's boring shite, and I'm too scared to. And I'm scared to upload them. So there's also that.
It's torture.
Pardon me. I want to put up one where I'm no pure sweary. And
Oh, I
think
know.
can.
I know.
I think I'll put the bumhole bit up. And it's not.
But then you can edit out the swear words and all.
I know. But sometimes a joke needs a swear word.
Oh, of course.
You just
Like-
need a swear word.
A lot of my jokes don't work without the swear words,
Aye.
which some would say is like bad writing, but I disagree.
I disagree. Don't be snobby.
No.
Don't be snobby about our writing, alright? Aye. So
Come see everything that we're doing. Ticket links everywhere.
everywhere. Literally everywhere.
If everybody that listens to this podcast bought a ticket, we could have 10 people at the show.
We could feed our families for a month.
Could feed my dog.
I could no, if you buy a ticket at my show, I simply won't be in crippling debt after the Fringe. That's literally all I'm asking.
That would be really nice.
That would be so nice. I need to sell 140 tickets just to break even.
Aye. But you will. You will.
Don't know. We'll
You
see.
definitely will. You will. You need to start telling people about your show.
I know. I literally had a pure good gig at the stand the other night. Never said follow me on Instagram. Never
I
said
know,
I'm
I
doing the
don't either.
Fringe.
I don't
There's
do that
200
either.
people there, and I was like, I should have.
I used to do that all the time.
5 of them bought a ticket. I'd be like, yes,
Mhm. And it works.
it does work. I need to start doing it.
Also, you need to start telling people, because you've got like an actual thing that you're talking about. So put it out there because I'm sure people would want to come see a show. Like,
We'll see.
Like lassies
Aye.
who don't get. Nobody's talking about it.
No, I know. But it's, I don't know. I also feel like, I don't know. I mean, like, do you want to come see my show? It's about miscarriage and revenge porn.
I think that's a great
Do you
sale.
love that? Do you love it? Do you think that sounds like a laugh? Because it is.
But that's the thing, it is. You should be doing me promo reels like that.
I'm going to start. Hey, have you ever been affected by great news?
No, it's one of the things that a lot of females lassies Mine's is about how I can't sleep at night, and that's it.
When she can actually, she's sleeping. Right, we need to go. It's been an hour.
Oh, yep. Bye.
I wanted to. Okay.
What?
No, talk about it later. Bye.